Rifflandia, Victoria Day Parade, Brewery, and the Beast. Events like these draw in thousands of people every year. But now, there's a chance the show might not go on as planned.
I mean, there's a real possibility that events are going to downsize.
Scott Gurney of 17 Black Events says the clock is ticking for the industry in BC. Last month, he and other event groups were told that a key source of funding will be put on pause. The BC Fairs, Festival and Events Fund, which provides up to 20% of the total budget for eligible events, is being held up due to economic uncertainty.
Incredible amount of money that helps us really make sure the programming is solid. It makes sure that we can secure needed services, employment, provide down payments on things like venues and artists. So it's huge. It doesn't sound like much, you're right, but it is massive.
More than 1,100 events in BC used funds from the $20 million pool last year. But now, in part due to the looming tariff threats from the U.S., the province is undergoing a review of all programs to ensure they're protecting and growing the economy. However, Gurney says investing in events does just that.
An $8.6 billion contributor to GDP. We have 150,000 plus jobs in this industry. And events and festivals in British Columbia contribute tens of millions of dollars in philanthropic funding to various service organizations and not-for-profit.
The Greater Victoria Festival Society, which helps put on around 30 events, says keeping the show running also keeps spirits up.
We have to keep doing that. We can't take steps backwards like we did through COVID. We've seen it affect our younger generation, the kids that didn't get the opportunity to go to graduation. You've missed milestones. We don't want to miss any more milestones.
Kelly Curtis says now with funding on pause, this year's Victoria Day Parade, which is celebrating its 125th anniversary, is at risk of being downsized.
Our insurance has tripled, as has everybody else's. Our equipment has tripled in cost. Our rentals have tripled. And the funding hasn't changed.
Both organizers say the funding isn't just for events where you pay to enter. It also supports free ones.
When people don't pay admission to go watch the Celebration of Light in Vancouver, or when they don't pay admission to do Car Free Day in Victoria, those events are funded through programs like this.
The ministry says it's aware of the open letter and reiterated its stance on helping BC events.